kind of a thing in 2021. There was Gili Pucci, there was Girl on the Train, there was Sardar Ka Grandson. I mean, all these kind of varied projects. But sometimes when a project, say, doesn't get that much of love as you have put in your hard work, does these things matter you now at this point of time when you are more like maybe concerned about doing your work to the 100%?
See, as an actor, you come in with the right intention. That's the only control that you have. What happens to that film, how that film gets made, how that film gets received, you can only hope for the best. Okay. Now, once that film is released, it's not yours anymore. It belongs to an audience, and how they respond to it is something that that it is their right, and we have to respect it. And then possibly figure how to make it better the next time. But I feel that the only thing that is in our control as an actor, I will say this, I will not speak of directors or producers or anybody else, but as an actor, the only thing that is in my control is to do my best, is to work hard, is to come in with the right intention, to create an amazing character and to be a part of an amazing film. And to hope that that film goes on to be, to live beyond your years, or that character makes a place in somebody's heart. In Gili Pucci, I'm really actually happy that there were 2 girls headlining that film. And Coco is somebody I really respect, as an actor. And I think that the part that she played was a really difficult part. And she deserved all the praise for it. And the part that I played, Priya, all the love that I got for it also was new to me, because the character was very new to me. I think I felt very encouraged that I had been fearless in taking up content like this, right. And that it did good. It is important for me as an actor to make fearless choices. When those fearless choices pay off, it's great. Sometimes they don't, which has been rare, but honestly that is about a whole team.
There was a film that came, Sufiyam Sujatayam, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah.
Because I remember that film was trending so much when it released, and people were loving it so much. So what are your memories of these recent films, and what have they added to your craft?
Some that were ready for release, and Sufiyam Sujatayam was one of those. We literally finished just before the lockdown. The first time that I did something in Malayalam full-fledged as a professional actor, I think it was also very, very special, because the girl is a dancer and she plays a mute. She's mute in the film. So it sort of gave me. I think I really enjoyed the process of making that film, because it was a very sensitively written film, and I think the love story that the director wrote was so fine and so delicate, so I really enjoyed it. And for the first time, when I'm working in another language, I had the courage and the freedom to basically allow the camera to just roll for very, very, very long shots, because I try to do masters even now, whether it's Telugu, Tamil, and I do them because I mug my scene literally backwards, so that the director is not managing for me. I don't like that. I like to be able to be present and not work as an actor who doesn't know the language. I don't want anybody to think that. So I like to be prepared and to be able to do a full master in a language that I don't know. But in Sufiyam Sujatayam, I literally used to come to set and be able to say, okay, now you can roll the camera and do huge long shots.
But your collaboration with some veteran filmmakers, be it Ratnam, there was Sudhir Mishra, Sanjay, Leela, Bhansali, all these, people, you've been the muse for them in a way. So now looking back, what each one added to you, what did you learn from being directed by them?
I think I function the best when I can be a child on set, or generally a child in the world, because I feel like I'm curious. I like to learn, And I want to be able to respect the people around me and to be able to learn from them. And also, to me, is the most exciting is to come to set, to be lucky, to feel lucky to be on that set and to learn every single day. Like, to be able to be a sponge on set and to just absorb and learn and hopefully grow and be better. So if I'm not challenged every day, and if I'm not like biting my nails before I get on to set, I feel like I'm not doing enough. So I enjoy that feeling, you know, like what am I gonna do? And then and then you come to set and then you do something. When it works out and you see a twinkle in your director's eyes or the DOP's eyes or your host or whoever or all of the above, it's like, yes. I really enjoy that, especially because I'm not from the industry. I don't have an acting background. I've been dancing since I was 5, and that's what I was trained in. Ideally, I want people to look beyond just the appearance, you know, just my appearance. But I also want to be the character, and I want people to love me as that character. And I think somewhere when that happens, and you know, and I think that does happen because people from various industries refer to me as, you know, by the name of that character. So I know that Leela, suppose the film that I did with Mani sir, people started calling me Leela. Then in Telugu, one of the first films I did was Sammohanam, and people referred to me as Samira. Sufyan Sujatam, they refer to me as Sujata. So I think that is more important for me, you know. And so it's not about any landmark film per se, but it's about growing with every film. I wanted to be a Mani Ratnam heroine, and that's what made me want to, you know, join the movies. And I feel like at that point, when I didn't really know much about films or how one can even get into films or anything honestly about films, it was just a dream. And I feel that at that point there was something in my head that said, okay, now if I want to do this, then I will have to be able to speak Tamil and be able to work in another language, because that is Mani sir's first language, Tamil. Even though he is a director of this country, and you know, again, language doesn't stop anybody, and he's done Hindi films as well, and Telugu and Kannada. When I moved to Bombay, it was about 2010-11, and then I started doing Hindi films, and I was fumbling in my way, but somewhere my dream was very, very strong. And then ultimately, when I did get to work with Mani sir, which was in 2016, so that's like literally 6 years after I moved to Bombay. That experience made me realize that cinema and movies, they're basically stories. We are telling you stories, and stories are about feeling. You can do that in any language, and no language should be a barrier to that. And there's so many amazing directors and so many amazing stories to tell. And if amazing, great people I respect, see me as part of their vision, I want to live up to that challenge, and I want to be a part of that vision, and nothing can then stop me. And I'll work doubly hard, you know, even if I get confused and start speaking a mix of Telugu, Tamil, Bengali, Malayalam, Hindi. And I don't want language or region or city or nothing to stop me.